Alright, so I'm going to be putting back my PC together right now. First, I'm going to start with the adapter card, or where it'll go into. This obviously connects to the motherboard, or the motherboard will go into it. This is a little tricky because you have to kind of push it through almost so that it snaps. Kind of like that, so it'll stay in place. Just like that, you're good to go. Alright, so now I'm going to install the motherboard, which kind of goes right next to it. This thing right here. I'm pretty sure it just sits in here. I don't think I push it through, honestly, because I don't want to break anything, but once it gets screwed in, it'll be good. Oh wait, actually, before I put this in, I gotta put in the 2 gold screws that go underneath it. I'm pretty sure the first one goes there. I'll check my photos for sure. I took photos of everything before I disassembled it. The motherboard photo. Is okay. Yeah. Alright, let's do it again. Yeah. So kind of just have to do that until it sits in. I'm gonna start by screwing in this side. It's kind of difficult because all these screws are so small. I don't have the steadiest of hands. Can't get the screw out now. I'm gonna start with this side instead. Alright, there's a total of 6 screws that go into the motherboard besides the 2 gold ones that have to go underneath it. 3 done so far. That one in the corner is going to be difficult. This one's being difficult. I don't know why. Seems like it's in. I took everything off the motherboard besides the fan that's on it because it has the thermal paste underneath it. Alright, and then the last screw has to go in here, which honestly this is just a horrible spot for a screw. I don't know whose idea it was, but is it in? Not yet. Kinda just keeps twisting. This is weird. Alright, I'm gonna use a different screw. It's actually tightening in here finally. Never mind. I'm gonna get a different screw. one worked great. That one tightened perfectly. Alright, so now that we finally have the motherboard installed, I can move on to installing other various parts. Alright, so power supply, memory sticks. Alright, well I'm just going to make this one easy and I'm going to put in the terabyte. It's really not much to this. I'm going to check the pictures, but I'm pretty sure this just goes in the bottom one. Oh, it actually does go in the bottom one. But is it like... Pretty sure it's like this. I'm gonna check my pictures to make sure. Okay. Goes in the other way, actually. Like this. That's what the pictures showed, at least. Because then I can plug in to there. Alright. Next thing I'm gonna do is put in the memory sticks that I got from you a few days ago. Just 2 of these. Flip that. Is that how it clicks back into place? Oh, there we go. Maybe? Oh, it goes this way. I think. If you match it up. thought it's supposed to snap into place or something. Does this even fit? There's one side. Alright, they do fit. It's just very difficult to get it in. I don't want to break it. Alright. Finally got the memory sticks in. That was difficult. Power supply. Oh yeah. Power supply. Alright. Oh wait, these are the instructions. Oh, yeah, let me put the DVD thing back in. That's kind of important. Just goes in through the front easily. Just like that. Alright, so we got that screwed in. Now all we have left is screwing in the power supply, and then I'm going to have to reconnect all the cords on the inside, which is why I took a lot of pictures, because it's confusing. Alright, so just all these cords, man. Let me check the pictures. I think that's how it goes. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. And the screws. Had a lot of difficulty screwing in this one screw the first time. That's basically how far it goes. It can't go any farther. I tried for a good 15 minutes in class that night, and that's the farthest it went in. Tried other screws and they didn't work. This one goes all the way in though. This one goes 95% of the way in. It's kind of just slanted. Actually, no, it's all the way in. We're good. Alright, so now here comes the fun part. This is where we got to reconnect all the internal cables, and that's why I took a lot of pictures. Because I'm not a computer science major, I'm a criminal justice major, and I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm going to stand this up because I know that a lot of them have to go through the back. I'm just going to lay all the cords out right now. Start with the pictures. I know that a few of the cords just sit on the bottom, but let me go to the original picture. This one for sure goes through. This one snakes through the top. Or wait, hold on. Take a picture of this. Had this go through. This. All right. Let me see. That went in like this. Oh. I'm gonna set this down actually. Quick. I don't know how far it's supposed to go in. Alright, we're good. Alright, so the cords that sit at the bottom are this one. This doesn't do anything. That can sit right in there. Wherever that USB 3.0 is, this one doesn't do anything. Because we don't have a USB 3. I'm gonna just leave that there right now. These are two different ones. This is one. Is it the same thing? No, they're different. Two. This one actually does nothing. This one connects to the top left corner. Where is the other one for it though? That's my question. It shows two on this picture. That's so weird. Alright, well. Sneak that through the back. Just leave the USB 3 there. It's saying that the other one goes like right here or something like that. Set this down so I can see where this plugs into. I'm really confused. Alright, so that went in like that. It says that the other one goes like right here or something like that. But there's like nowhere for it to go. Let me check the picture because right underneath the fan other one's supposed to go somewhere right over here, and there's like no spot for it to go. SFC. Or does it just sit up there? I think it might just, this might have just been where you put it. Alright, so we got to because in the picture, this is exactly, I opened up my computer, and this is exactly where it was, right there. But there's nothing on the motherboard right there, dude. So I'm assuming that one just doesn't plug in, because there's nowhere for it to plug into. But why wouldn't it? Yeah, it's supposed to go like right here or something. Yeah, it definitely just sits there. There's just nowhere for it to go. Alright. Let's move on. Alright, so the fan plugs in. Up top here it says CPU fan. Just like that. And there's no spot up there, so if I'm wrong, I mean, you can take a point off of the video, but